If you're in Japan, chances are you're gonna eat some kind of sushi. And today I will show you the differences between sushi at an omakase, conveyor belt sushi, and sushi from a sushi restaurant. First, let's take a look at sushi from an omakase restaurant. In an omakase experience, you put your trust entirely into the hands of the chef. You will be treated to a culinary journey of carefully curated dishes. Sometimes these dishes will leave you speechless, and sometimes they will make you rethink about your life choices. And that's exactly what we got in our omakase experience. Some dishes are really good, like this one, and sometimes they are not really good, like this one. This one will leave you speechless and rethink about your life choices. And it's not just one bad one, it's multiple dishes that was the worst sushi I have ever tasted. Because of this has left a very bad first experience at an omakase. One thing for sure, there was plenty of food that keep coming till you no longer can take another bite. Now let's take a look at some of the pros and cons of omakase. Pros is there's a variety and creativity of each dish created by the chef. There's this omakase experience that you have to experience. And then there's the freshness and quality of the dishes because the chef chose the best and freshest ingredients for the dishes they're serving that day. Now let's take a look at the cons. The cons is there's a high price per person for omakase. There's the limited availability of omakase experience. Usually you have to be served beforehand, and usually there's limited seats and limited spacing for each omakase experience. There's the lack of control over the dishes served, and then there's the risk of disappointment like we did. So not all dishes are to your expectations. Some are good, some are bad, and some of them doesn't really align up with your taste buds. So make sure you put these into your perspective when choosing your omakase experience. So now let's take a look at the conveyor belt sushi and see how that looks. A conveyor belt sushi restaurant like this one, this is Sushi Roll. It utilizes a unique delivery system where sushi and other dishes are transported to customers via tracks or conveyor belts. Traditionally, sushi would be placed on these tracks and circulate around the restaurant, but modern iterations like these ones often feature a tablet-based ordering systems. This allows dishes to be prepared in the kitchen and delivered directly to tables on these conveyor belt tracks. What sets conveyor belt sushi restaurant apart is their variety of food other than sushi. In addition to sushi, you can order and enjoy a wide variety of dishes including desserts, beverage, fried chicken, ramen, udon, and many more. So not only does the food taste great here, the price is even better. Now let's take a look at some pros and cons of conveyor belt sushi. The food here is very affordable. Some sushi dishes that we ordered only cost $1 to $2, while some cost like $5 depending on the variety of sushi that you chose. And some ramen bowls that we got only cost around $2 to $3 depending on which of the ramen that you chooses. So it's very affordable and it's very convenient for ordering the food items on the tablet and coming out on the conveyor belt. And the variety of food that you get from this place is pretty good too. Like you can order from desserts, fried chicken, ramen, udon, like lots of different variety of sushi. So it's very nice place for you to get like a variety of food from this place. And plus it's very fun ordering the items and seeing it coming on to the conveyor belt and arriving at your table. It's a very fun experience, and it's a very great place to social with your friends and family, and you eat your food and talk about your life. And yeah, it's a very nice place to social, and you don't really need Japanese to order things, and there's like a English menu on the tablet, so you can order the food on the tablet without using and reading the Japanese. So really good. Some of the cons here is that it's always crowded, and be prepared to wait half an hour to an hour or more depending on the location of the restaurant. And the sushi itself is not always the freshest depending on the location. So some sushi will taste great but not others. So the quality is always on the iffy side. So some will taste really good and some doesn't really taste that great. So be prepared that you're not getting the best of the best sushi and fish from the sushi. So don't have too high expectation of the sushi here and you'll do just fine. Now let's take a look at a sushi restaurant. A sushi restaurant not only has the freshest fish, but the quality of their sushi is so much better. There are many levels of sushi restaurants from cheap to expensive, so picking a highly rated restaurant goes a long way. We order a plate of the traditional sushi, which has almost all of the varieties of sushi that there is, and then we have a plate of tuna. And the taste of the tuna is so unbelievably good. Everything that we ordered was so good. It is fresh and the quality is way better than the conveyor belt sushi and even better than the omakase that we had, which is a disappointment. A sushi restaurant offers a traditional and immersive dining experience where skilled chefs craft each dish with precision and care. And unlike conveyor belt sushi restaurants prioritize quality over quantity, ensuring the freshest ingredient and personalized service. At a sushi restaurant, you can expect a wide variety of sushi options that you can choose from, like specialty rolls, sashimi, as well as other kinds of sushi that you can see on their menu. So now let's take a look at the pros and cons of sushi restaurant. So one of the pros of sushi restaurant is that they are fresh and have high quality ingredients, because sushi restaurants typically prioritize freshness and quality and sourcing the best ingredients for their dishes. Another pro is the variety of sushi that they offer. Sushi restaurants offer a diverse selection of sushi, sashimi, rolls, and other Japanese delicacies, and catering to different tastes and preferences. You can choose what you want to eat from the menu, so you don't have to be stuck with whatever the chef might give you to eat at an omakase. So right here at a sushi restaurant, you can choose what you want to eat. And of course, the taste is gonna be highly different. It's gonna taste much better depending on the kind of sushi restaurant that you choose. And the cons of a sushi restaurant is their high price. Oftentimes, these sushi will be much higher than if you're eating at a conveyor belt sushi because of the fresh and high quality ingredients used, so the cost will be higher. And plus, the other cons is the limited seats. Some sushi restaurant you have to be reserved ahead of time in order to eat at the restaurant, so the seats are limited, and it's best if you call in ahead and have a reservation for this kind of sushi restaurant. Well, thanks for watching and hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and like this video. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think of today's episode and what is your favorite sushi restaurant in Japan. And thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys next time. Bye.